man was outraged after being denied entry from a sushi restaurant in Atlanta. Take a look at this resurfaced clip.
You're so sweet.
No problem.
Yes or no? Look, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, but please, we're all minorities here.
No, where y'all are not treating me like y'all are a part of me. Does she have on Adidas?
I didn't see her shoes. She's the one.
She does have on Adidas shoes. That is something we can understand.
Once again, look, I'm used to.
White lady has on Adidas. I have on Nikes. You tell me I can't sit down. That's not right.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of this. What do you think about this? Do you think it was racial discrimination? Armand, what do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, this has happened to me before. This happens all the time in certain restaurants. They just see Black people and they feel as though they don't want you in their establishment. And so they find the slightest thing to discount you and make you feel like you can't come in there. And so the owner ended up coming out and arguing with the guy. It was just a mess. And he kind of tried to put his foot down like, you just can't come in here. Like, he had no real reason. He pointed out the fact that the guy had on Air Force Ones. He didn't want him in the establishment for whatever reason. It could be the look, it could be the hair, it could be the fact that he's a big Black guy. But he racially profiled him for sure. And, that's what it is. It happens all the time, and it's an unfortunate situation.
Al, what do you think?
Although I feel like that this was definitely racist, there's two things here that really is upsetting. Number one, restaurants have the ability to deny, if they have a sign up, anyone that they don't want to serve. That's allowed. And number two is, we as Black people have got to understand that if they don't want us there, then we need to take our money somewhere else. Why do you constantly want to be accepted in spaces in 2024, especially in Atlanta, when you got tons of other options to spend your money and support racist people like this? You've got to take back your power as the consumer. If they don't want you there because they are racist, don't spend there so their racist selves can have more power in the community. It's that simple. Take your money where you're wanted. 1 + 1 will always equal 2. If you give them more power by giving them more financial incentives and rewarding them, then they're going to use it for bad. They're going to deny you entry. Get the heck out of there. Take it to the law, get you a lawyer, sue them, run it up over on social media, show how racist they are, and get everyone to give them a bad review. Hit them in their pockets if you want to change their behavior, period. Arguing with them about being racist when you're empowering them to be racist is ridiculous.
I get the emotional aspect of it, because in the moment you're like, wait, what? And then you want to fight for your rights. I get that. And yes, soulmates, we know the story is old, but it doesn't matter. It keeps on happening. This is a topic that we need to be talking about. We're going to sometimes talk about things that are not happening this week, but are good topics to discuss. And I think we've all probably had I know I've had a situation like this before where it was very obvious. I was in Alabama. I was hosting Genuine's concert. We went to the mall to promote and tell people to come through. He's really in town. I had some Louis Vuitton shades on that were half dark and half white light. And they rolled up on me and said, you cannot wear sunglasses in the mall. I said, why not? There's a whole bunch of other people, white people, and they only stopped me. They called the police on us right when all that stuff was happening, where Black people getting murdered just by police showing up. And the reason why we bring up stories like this, it doesn't matter if it's old or new, these type of things keep on happening. And yes, we do need to have a better way of fighting back. I will say Yelp has been a fantastic way to shut these businesses down, give them bad reviews, because now a lot of people are going to the reviews now before they go. They're not just going blindly and supporting. So I think galvanize, get together. You can make things very uncomfortable for these businesses that choose to treat us like this. We have $2 trillion of spending power, Black folks in America. Let's use it. Let's use it. All right. We have a comment. Synergy 7 said, then you want them to make your food. You don't know.
I know that's scary right there.
Yeah.
All right.